Thompson Foundry didn't start until 1875, but the Thompson family come out to Australia in 1852, chasing gold, and set up a number of successful mining ventures out around Chute and in towards Wesley Hill. In the early 1860s they went in and built a flour mill up on the side of the current front office and started a flour milling business. After about 10 or 12 years of flour milling, they went into the foundry and engineering business. They wanted to provide more economical machinery, cheaper for the local industry, and from there they grew. Then by the 1880s they were making a variety of steam equipment, machinery, boilers. The 1880s also saw them start in the rail industry, where they started making points and turnouts for the Victorian railways. That continued through. By the 1890s they were making passing steam locomotives for the railways and supplying them back to Newport in Melbourne. Then about 1912, Victorian Railways, their Newport workshops, the old ones, were a bit small, so they started tendering out for locomotives, and Thompson put in for a tender to build them and were successful to build 20 locomotives. The first one steamed out on the 12th of December in 1914 out the north end of the works there, which has been heavily extended and modified in the last 100 years. From there they completed the first contract within about 18 months. They started a second contract with another 20 locomotives and completed that in 1917 or early 1918, including one locomotive which was used by the Railways Commissioner as his own special agent to take them on all the tours around the state to check how all the railways were going in their different areas. Unfortunately the war intervened and Thompson started making a lot of machinery for the war effort, shells for the guns and cannons, marine engines for ships. So they sort of, with a few disagreements amongst Melbourne, the unions in Melbourne and Melbourne politicians, because the engines cost £1,000 more to get made in Thompson's. So Thompson's chucked that in and said, we'll just do the war effort. There were tenders for up to 7 lots of locomotives, so about 140 locomotives were made. In the end, they were spread between Newport, the New Bendigo and Ballarat workshops. Thompson's continued on, and once again in 1924-25 started building steam trains for the Commonwealth Railways, which there's still 2 of, one at Port Augusta and one in Adelaide. Other than that, they tendered once more, I think, for locomotives for Western Australia in the 1940s that weren't successful. From then on, they sort of dropped out of steam machinery and went into the mining, back into mining, supplying pumps for mine dewatering, sewerage systems, everything like that. So up until today, they still do pumps. Although it's changed names and a lot smaller than what it used to be, and as Jeff said, a lot of production's done offshore now and brought in containers and crates. On the points and crossing side, we've still got Boslow brought out the PKL rail side of the business and still make points and crossings on site here in Castlemaine for all the railways throughout Australia, and they even send them over to Asia and further afield over more in the Middle East too. So a couple of spin-offs out of the Thompsons, what they got into is still going strong, and yeah, so that brings us to the present day, and here we are celebrating 100 years of their first steam locomotive, which is a major achievement for a country area. So that's all. Thanks everyone for coming along today to partake in the event, and we'll all jump on board the train and head back, and thanks very much.